Good afternoon, class. I thought I would go ahead and do a week two video. So when it gets time for you to really work on your week two stuff, you already have sort of a video to go by or some guidance really. And really, week two is all about peer review this week. So remember, during week one, you had four narrative topics for your essay one. Hopefully, you've already done some brainstorming and you chose a topic, because this week assignment revolves around your 2-page peer review. And I'm going to show you how to go about doing that, how to upload it, where to find those 8 questions that you're going to need to answer based on your partner's essay one. And you're basically getting your first essay ready to submit during week 3 as the final draft. So if you look at this point, we're looking into the week 2 folder. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. It'll let me click on that. Let's see. Okay, here. I just want to keep me here, I guess. Let's see if I can get out of this. I don't want to keep adding notes. All right. Now, let's see if we can do this without having all this annotation stuff. I was trying to work out some of these, where you can use the marker and stuff, but I guess you can't go back and forth without causing a lot of unnecessary issues. So going back to week 2, right? Click on week 2. Basically, just sort of like the same setup as week 1. I tell you what you need to read as it relates to the page numbers in your e-text. I give you some videos that sort of go along, supplemental reading with the pages in your e-text. And then really your assignment 2, which is due before 11:59 on September 4th, which again is another Sunday deadline. The deal is with peer reviews, and to get really as much out of them as what you want to get out of them, is that you probably want to go ahead and rough draft, type up your rough draft and upload it to the Blackboard. In this case, it's going to be like a blog. It's going to be like a journal deal. And I'll show you how to go about doing that. But you want to probably do that before Sunday. And the reason is that you want to have enough of the students. And right now, there's probably anywhere between 25 and 28 students in the class. So you want to give yourself enough time that you can not only upload your paper, but you have a choice to pick somebody else in your class's paper so you can download it, read it, and answer those 8 peer review questions so you can give them feedback. You can upload that feedback. The deal is if everybody waits until like Saturday or Sunday, it's going to be hard necessarily to get proper feedback, because again, this thing is sort of going to close up midnight on Sunday, September 4th. So if you want the criticism, you want the positive feedback from your peers, you need to sort of do this a little bit earlier. I'm not saying you have to have it done by Monday or Tuesday, but I would say as it gets closer, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, that might be a good time to submit and go ahead and do the whole deal with the peer review, because then they give you hopefully enough time that you have a choice to pick from a group of essays instead of just one or two. Half of the battle here is, 50% of your grade is just uploading your paper, right? You can get an easy, half of your grade right there just by uploading your 2-page essay. The other 50% comes in after you download somebody else's essay, one of your peers, and you answer those 8 peer review questions, and then you upload your answer back to their journal or a blog page so they can get feedback. They get feedback from you, you get feedback hopefully from a peer in your class. All the while, you can send me and Smart Thinking as many drafts as you want of your own essay, so we can, help you improve your overall product of work to get you the best possible grade for when the final draft is due week 3. So you would click down here on assignment 2, and I basically give you some instructions, basically what I just told you in the video here. The questions, though, are in this hyperlink. So you're going to have to click on that and download it. Don't worry about page 1, where it says peer evaluation. You don't have to worry about really doing anything with that. Where you need to focus as it relates to your peer's essay are these 8 questions. So after you pick and download your peer's essay, you read through those 2 pages, you answer these 8 questions. I would prefer that you probably type them up and answer them in Microsoft Word, just because you can use the spell and the grammar check. And then you just sort of copy and paste, or you can upload that document back to their particular comment section so they can get the feedback. So I really should see 2 things connected to your own name. 1 would be your essay, and 2 would be you answering these 8 questions as it relates to somebody in your class's essay. And then hopefully during the week 3, you will be able to revise and get the best possible grade on the first essay. And again, like I said, I would take advantage. It's, optional on your part, but strongly suggested, recommended that you send me and Smart Thinking drafts of your essay 1 as well, especially if you want to get the best possible grade, because we can give you the positive constructive feedback that would help you. It might be the difference between a C and a B, or a B and an A, or a D and a C. So make sure that you do that. So you would have to create a journal entry, obviously, to upload yours, but afterwards, after more of your peers start uploading their paper, you can start downloading. So give you sort of an example. I think there's somebody already uploaded. So it looks sort of like this. I can come in and give you comments as well and suggestions, and maybe do a little bit of a proofreading as as time goes on. But as you can tell here, Angela uploaded her paper as a Microsoft Word. You just click on it and download it, open it up, read these 2 pages, and then go back to that particular document of the peer review. After you read those 2 pages of that particular person's essay, answer these questions, upload your answers back to that person so they can have it as feedback, and as they start to really wrap up and finalize their first essay grade. In a nutshell, that's all you really have to do Assignment wise for week 2. Week 3, next Wednesday, I will go ahead and have a Dropbox ready for you to submit the final draft of your essay. Again, you don't necessarily have to wait until the deadline. If you feel confident after we do the peer review, and maybe after you send me or Smart Thinking a few drafts, you can go ahead and submit your first essay in for a grade. Week 3, I will also say I will give you the essay topics that will be your second essay, which is a description paper. I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. Email me if you have any questions or concerns. Please make sure that you submit the first assignment if you haven't. I'm trying to grade through some of those. For the most part, it seems like everybody read the Indian education piece really well overall. What I'm really seeing at this point, are spelling issues, some grammatical issues. So just make sure that you're editing your own work. You're using spell check and grammar check before you submit your final product, so you're not losing points on that end. That's usually where I'm seeing right now as it relates to the first assignment. That's why some of the grades maybe are not where you would like them to be, and it's mainly because you're not proofreading and editing your own work. So make sure you get into the habit of doing that, so you're not losing points for spelling and grammar and all that stuff. All right, enough for me. I hope everybody has like I said, a great weekend. Just let me know if there's anything I can help you with. Remember, if you're in the Camden County area, I do in-person tutoring, basically from 10 to 11 in the morning, Monday through Thursday, at the Coastal Pines library on campus. So if you need to come for a one-on-one in-person tutorial session, just email me and let me know that you're coming, so I will be expecting you. Otherwise, have a great day.